Hey guys, it's me, Vinny. I'm back with another video. This time, I thought it's about time I give my thoughts on the decision by owner Elon Musk to change Twitter's iconic name and their iconic logo and their iconic vocabulary of words to the letter X. Yep, that's it. Just X. The letter. Using a already existing Wordicon font size and font type for it. Yeah. X. The letter X. X marks the spot, as they say. I don't know. What a dumb decision. With all the poor problems that Twitter's had, this is another one. This feels like something that's made just to garner attention or to maybe try to make Twitter his own thing. Elon said that he wants to make X the everything app. He wants to turn Twitter into the everything app like WeChat in China, but there's a big issue with that, Elon. There's Venmo, there's PayPal, there's YouTube. There's so many other avenues where you can watch video and give money and do everything else than Twitter. Okay, like you need to understand your audience, Elon. You really do not know how to run a social media company, especially with how much of a turmoil Twitter's been in since you acquired it. You said that back in March, you folded Twitter Inc. and you put Twitter into the new company X Corp. Like, what's with your deal with the letter X? PayPal was originally called X. You name one of your kids X. Like, you're now calling Twitter X. You're getting rid of the term tweet and twit longer. Everything's just X. Like, you're going to go with, instead of Twitter video, you're going to say an X video, the same name as a porn website. Like, that's going to be so confusing. Like, X could mean anything. It'd be one thing if you had like a different name. Like, Twitter lost $4 billion in revenue by renaming itself as X. You're changing an iconic name with its own wordage, its own vocabulary, like Stan Twitter, Black Twitter, Gossip Twitter, like all these terms, to say X, it just doesn't feel right. Like, no one calls it X. People still call it Twitter. Like, why are you changing this in the first place? Are you just craving for attention? Do you want to feel like you're powerful or something? Like, Twitter has been in such a free fall ever since, Elon acquired it. It's been making headwaves, and the Twitter files, which turned out to be false based on his own lawyers. And now, like, it's calling X. Like, you're going to just hurt your revenue, man. Like, you're not going to get that $44 billion you paid back. Twitter is hemorrhaging money. No one's paying for Twitter. Very, very few are. And if they are, they're generally your fans. I know a few people that, like it, but then again, a lot of them are very big into Elon Musk and side with whatever he says. No matter what he says, they latch onto it. It'd be one thing for, like, a SpaceX or whatnot, but just the letter X? The letter X. Really? Like, you're going to burn money and toss the ashes down the toilet and flush it. Is it really worth doing all this? Like, it feels so last minute and hastily put together too, especially with issues with the building conduct and everything else. Like, you really think you're going to turn X into the everything app? You've had issues from the beginning. We've had way less staffers on it. It's been buffering way more. It's way more buggy. There's way more far-right extremist content on there. And, it's very bad for advertisers. Way less advertisers are coming to X. And, like, people weren't going to Twitter. What makes you think you're going to go to X now? I mean, you have more competition in Blue Sky and Threads and whatnot. I mean, I understand they're not the same level as X, but it's just idiotic. It really is idiotic. Like, why would you change such an iconic name like Twitter? Such an iconic brand like Twitter? I mean, it's not like, okay, if you were to change, like, the parent company, that's one thing. But the entire app itself, the entire website itself, you're just calling it X? That's just dumb, man. It's just another dumb decision by a guy that's in over his head at Twitter and is going based on this simply because his crazy fans suck up to him every single chance he gets. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. What do you have to say? What do you think about Twitter's new name? Do you like X, or do you think it's dumb like everyone else? I want to know what you have to say. Like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to Zennie62 Media for more videos like this. Peace out.